name is Annalie, and today I'm gonna share with you a story. It's called Fish. One cold, dark morning, Finn and his dog Skip were woken early up by their alarm clock. The rest of the world was still fast asleep. Finn yawned as he got dressed up and packed his things ready to go fishing. But Skip, with his eyes barely open, stretched and went back to sleep. It was so early in the morning that the sky was still dark and the moon and the stars were shining brightly. "Come on, sleepyhead, the fish won't catch themselves," Finn whispered quietly to Skip as they crept through the empty streets towards the sea. When they reached the shore, they found their small wooden boat hiding amongst the giant fishing boats. Finn loaded their lunch and fishing rod into the boat, pushed it out onto the water, and hopped aboard. The open ocean ahead of them, Finn rowed eagerly while Skip watched the seals play in the wake of the little boat. Skip thought some of the seals looked sad, but he didn't know why. They pushed through the crashing waves to their favorite fishing spot. Finn cast out his fishing line as far as he could, and they waited and waited. But not a single fish tugged at the line. The ocean appeared to be empty, as far as the eye could see. Suddenly, Skip spotted something bobbing in the waves, and with a huge splash, he jumped in to investigate. After some time, Skip scrambled back into the boat, holding a ball he had rescued in his mouth. Litter flew everywhere as he shook himself dry. "Ah, Skip, look at all the rubbish everywhere! There are plastics and bottles everywhere!" Finn cried with disgust. "Where are all the fish?" Finn wondered as he scooped his net through the waves. Every time he pulled it out, he was disappointed to find it filled with rubbish. Before long, the small boat was almost sinking under the weight of all the things they had pulled from the sea. "We haven't caught a single fish for all day," Finn sobbed. The sun was beginning to sink in the sky, and their tummies were rumbling loudly. "We have no choice to roll back," said Finn, patting Skip gently on the head and starting to roll slowly back to shore. "Hello,"
shouted a little girl as Finn was pushing the boat up the beach.
"Can we help you with that? We are beach cleaners.
The girl explained.
We pick up litter that has been washed ashore by the tide so that it doesn't get swept back into the sea. Can we help you with your pile of rubbish? Where did you find it all?" "We scooped out of the sea while catching fish for tea,"
Finn explained.
"But we didn't see a single fish all day." That's no surprise. Rubbish, especially plastic in the oceans across the world, is harming wildlife. Sometimes animals get trapped in it, which can cause them to suffocate. We need to reduce plastic in the oceans because they are home to a huge variety of wildlife. Big changes start with small steps. There are lots of things we can do to help. We can avoid using single-use, non-recyclable plastic such as carrier bags, drinks, cups, and water bottles. Instead, we can choose to use things that can be recycled or that break down. We can tell our friends and family to start getting involved and start making small changes too. It's fun. I learned from the story that I must not throw rubbish into the ocean and let it just flow away. I would pick up rubbish and do beach cleanup to make our beaches cleaner. We can do our